Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. So good to have you. Jesus is Lord, Blue Collar Homestead, Mrs. Cosmic Cultivators, Claire Diorio, Lori's World, Patty Price, Brenda Baker. Hello. How are y'all doing tonight? This is going to be a fun night. Fun night. Now, I am, as you know, I have Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. I am going to paste the link for Shane to click on to come up. This is only for Shane. When he comes in, he can just click that link and come on in. And so we're just going to wait for Shane. I'm very excited to have him on. He was so gracious to say yes. Hello, Mountain Grandma. Hello. It's oh, thank you, Brenda. It's definitely an honor to have Kinfolk Farm of Georgia on and a Monday night. Hey, Boots and Bounty. Shane, if you look at the link above, I can put it in here again. Hello, Josh at Skinner Farm. I'll paste it, Shane. You can just click on that link and then you can come up into the live stream. I'll see you in the basement. So, hello, Freehandly Maid. Hi, Thomas. Hello, Mary. How are you? So good to see y'all. I had the honor of meeting Shane at Kinfolk Farm of Georgia in Pryor, Oklahoma at the meetup. I have always wanted to meet him, and I will tell you, he is one of the sweetest guys I know. Just a sweetheart. So, Shane, if you click on that link I put, that'll bring you up. Okay. Willis Dockery, hi, how are you? Rub it in, Blue Collar, rub it in. I found out Blue Collar is from Illinois, and they lived right by where my aunt used to live before she passed away. So, hi, Dee's Homestead. Thank you for coming. So I'm just waiting for Shane. He's, I guess, hooking up his live stream. And if you need the link again, let me know, and I'll put it up again, Shane. Have y'all had a good night? It's so weird to be live on a Monday, y'all. It's so weird. I'm usually live Friday at 6. So, hey, Nanya, how you doing, Jake? Okay, good. That's fine, Boots and Bounty. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Let's use technology. I'll text Shane. Hopefully he doesn't have any issues getting on. Yeah, so I met Shane in Pryor, Oklahoma. We are working on it. Okay. Do you need another link, or are you okay? I wasn't sure if your Kinfolk Farm, if that was you or someone else with your name or what when I first saw it. So yeah, everyone's super excited that you're coming on. I have some fun questions for him. He has no idea what I'm going to ask him. I had to put it up on my wood burning fire stove because if I leave things around, Brutus eats them. So yeah. I can't leave anything on the table anymore. He's getting better, but he's still a puppy, and that's the way it is. Oh, how has your day been, y'all? What have you done today? Anything interesting? It is cold outside. Hi, Ken. Hi, Big Dreams. How are you? Aw, Petway sent you. That's so sweet. I love James and Angela. They're so sweet. Such great supporters. Um, Brutus, he didn't do anything yet. I was saying I had to put my questions up on the fireplace so he didn't eat them. Yes, Shane and Kim are fantastic people. I love them. Love them. They're so much fun. Let's see, what did I miss? Okay. He's still working on it. Our host will show up. I'm confident. Claire, you pureed baked pumpkin for freezing? Ooh, that's what I need to do. Autumn cleaning from Barb at Jesus is Lord. I've been making, hey, Micro Farmer, welcome. I have been making bone broth out of our chicken bones that we processed a while back. But I was running low, and I was like, I better get these in the pot because I cook it down for like 3 days. I make sure those bones are pulverized. So, hey, Petway 3 Creek Farms, thank you for coming, James and Angela. We're waiting for Shane. You may need to give him a call and walk him through it. Hey, Roy's Homestead Bees. Welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, everyone's coming from Petways. Pretty soon they'll be coming from Gail's channel. She's wrapping up her live with John and Robert. John at Willet Grow and Robert Homestead Aquarius. So, hi, Lynn the Okie. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, James, would you call Shane? I think he might need help with the live stream. Homesteading Pastor. Hello, Lon. How are you, my friend? So what's the temperature where y'all are at? I actually need to check ours. I went out and harvested. It's 47, but it feels like it's 30. I mean, it feels so cold. Oh, thank you, James. Just in case he hit a glitch or something. You never know. It is cold. But our house smells so good with the broth. And yesterday I made a potato and ham, celery, carrot, and onion soup, cheesy soup. He's going to call you, Shane. He's going to call you and walk you through it. 44, hit that thumbs up. It's 40. Oh, it's 44 degrees. I was like, oh, I got 44 on. Wow. I didn't know that. I'm showing 30. I figured something was off. It was 61. Right now it's 55. Lucky you. That's like summertime. Homestead Family Reclaim. How are you doing, Mike? 76 with the AC. Go away. That's wrong. That is wrong in every way, Barb. No. No, yeah. I did paste it here. I don't think that's the issue, but I'll paste it again for you. Shane, I'm putting the link up again for you. He only used StreamYard a couple times, so it's really new to him. So 64 with rain and thunderstorms. I just put it in the link, James. Because I couldn't send it, email it. So it's just right here in the live stream. So have them go on the live stream, get on that. Half Century Farm, hello. How are you? Yeah, so I put the link in the live stream, James. If you can just get on my live and then click on the link, I'll put it up again. I'll just keep pasting that bad boy up there. There it is, James. Lori's World. Did I say hi to you, Lori? We had so much fun on her live Saturday. Oh, Angela, he's on the phone outside. Our cell phones are crap in our house. Okay. Yeah, if you're on the live. Oh, Angela, he's on the phone. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, so if he just tells Shane to come on to the live stream and click the link, it'll get him up here. Mm-hmm. Sometimes technology can be a pain. I'm hollering at him outside. Okay. I do that to the boss a lot. I have a bell too that I can ring if he selectively ignores me. Oh, it's 70 degrees here in South Carolina, and that's supposed to be dropping down. Oh, F&P, hello. Mm-mm-mm. There's just something wrong with that. You're not that far away. It should be that warm here in Missouri, right? It's not, though. He's having technical issues. Okay. All right. Hi, Tina Ladybug. Shane's having some technical issues, so we're just waiting on him. Lee's Arkansas bound. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, I could ask you guys the questions. Hello, David Lotif. How are you? He's having some technical issues. Hi, is it Stephen DeLuca? Shane, where's the wine? Maybe that's it. He had an extra bottle. How do I text the link to his mobile? I do not know how to do that. Let's see. Can I messenger it? Hold on, y'all. Nope. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Let me hold on. See if I can get on my own live on my phone. I've never done this before, so we're going to try it. Okay. I do not know how to do that because I am on a computer. Hey, KK. So, I don't have Facebook Messenger either. I know I'm a loser. And I don't have the email. Let me see. Continue with YouTube. Let's see if I can do it this way. No. Well, it's not letting me do it on my YouTube either. Hey, Vineyard Chicks, hello. Gail Southern Living, Will Grow, hello. Sojourning's Old Kentucky Home, hi. Evans Family, hello. Oh, look at who we have. Okay. Got it. Woo! Here it come.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. And you guys think I'm kidding about not knowing how to work anything electronic.
I
Thank
can't
you.
see your face though.
Oh my. Now I did.
You're a black screen right now, but we
Well,
can hear you.
hey, Kim, I'm here.
Hands in the dirt. Hello. Seed Faith. Hello.
Well, that's great. I'm here.
Do you have your stop camera on? Like I can see your face
I'm
in
here.
mine, but in the bottom in the basement, but I can't see it on the screen.
You can't see me. I hear everything. I'm hearing everything.
There you are.
There.
Yep. There they are. We can see you. Can you see us?
Yeah, we see you. It's just we're just hearing everything. Let's see. Hold on now.
Do you have YouTube on?
Okay, I think. Yeah, we're in the. See, I'm
Thank
talking
you, Casey.
2 seconds later.
You have a delay?
I'm gonna turn that off.
The elders, hello. Cooking with Bobby Joe, hello. My Alabama Farm Life, hello. Living Road Life, hello. Sorry if I missed anyone.
Is this working now?
Yay!
My gosh. That is ridiculous. I swear. When I say on my videos, I know nothing about electronics. I'm this close to giving up. I was this close. And my wife is so persistent. Thank you. She is so sweet.
Thank you, everyone, for helping. Thank you
for holding on. God, everyone. We should have tried to set this up an hour ago.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. When I first used StreamYard, I thought I was going to lose my mind. We're getting a love raid from Gail Southern Living.
Well, thank y'all so much.
Hello, Blue Farm. So
I don't have any comments on or anything. I'm scared to mess with anything, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You just
okay.
Have some fun. Oh, here I see chat button. Let me see what that does. I'm scared to touch anything. I know I'm going to mess up.
Did I say hi, Cooking with Bobby Joe? Hello, David. Hello, if I haven't. Whoever up. We lost Shane. He hit the wrong button. Come back. Oh, gosh. We'll give Shane a second. He'll come back. Kim will help him get back. Here he comes.
I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching. I'm like a child. I swear. I'm not going to touch things. What's this do? What's that do? Wow.
I know.
I hope y'all can't hear me when this thing cuts off.
No, we didn't hear her. Thank God.
I do good. Well, thank you guys for letting me come on.
I only have a few questions. A few.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and Shane has no idea what I'm going to ask.
No, none whatsoever. I'm really excited. I was really nervous about this.
He's nervous because he knows me. He knows what I'm capable of anything.
If I can remember, because I lose my train of thought, but I got some questions for you too later on.
Okay.
It's really just one.
Okay. All right.
It's not bad.
Okay. Number one, how many animals do you have and what are they?
Oh, God, how many animals?
Yeah. You don't have to give me a number. I guess, what do you have?
Okay, yeah, we have quail, which I love. I love our quail. We have ducks. The ducks have been a lot of fun. We have khaki Campbell ducks, and everybody says, get the khaki Campbell, get the khaki Campbell. You're going to have more eggs than you could have. That's not for us. It hasn't whatsoever worked out.
Huh.
We don't hardly get any eggs from these ducks. I don't know if they're hiding them somewhere, but we have looked everywhere. We'll have one little spot during the spring or summer where we get a couple of nice little clutches, and that's it. These khaki Campbells, I don't know if they're lazy or what, but we have khaki Campbells and then a bunch of chickens. We got a bunch of new baby chicks we just hatched out. We have 2 pigs, a couple of geese, and I think that's it. I'm trying to think. Oh, we have 2 German Shepherds and a Chihuahua and a cat. And you got to have a cat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite one of those?
My pigs, no doubt.
Yeah,
I love raising pigs. My gosh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you, John. John, put your link up. Yeah, everyone's just saying hi to each other. And I'll just tell you.
Showing up. I would love to read y'all's comments. I get off track reading comments. My wife says you get stuck on reading those comments so much. So, but thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it.
Yep. Okay. This is a very, very serious question. Okay. Have you ever TP'd anyone's house?
No, I have not. No, I have not. And as bad as a kid as I was, I have never done that. I've done some terrible stuff, dang it, but I've never done that.
We won't make this a true confessions, but did you ever egg anyone's heart?
No,
I haven't done that either.
No, I never have. As a matter of fact, somebody right up the road had their place toilet paper a couple of weeks ago. But I've never done that. Yeah, I have never done that. And we were some foolish kids. We were some foolish kids growing up.
Did you ever ride on the back of a wild boar?
A wild boar?
A wild boar?
No, I never done that.
Never did that either. I'm scared to ask you what you did do.
No.
We won't say.
No, I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. Hey, what made you choose the grapes you have?
Oh my gosh. Well, down here in the South, muscadines are really, really prevalent down here in the South. Tennessee, you can get them up in Kentucky and all, but they really love the heat. They love hot, humid, nasty weather. They can grow it. They grow wild everywhere out here. I mean, we got vines in the woods that are, they're huge. I mean, they go straight to the top of a 40-foot pine tree. They just grow wild everywhere. But I've always, as a kid, loved them. And down in my old neighborhood, there was a U-Pick vineyard down that we went to every year and would pick grapes and all that. Well, when my wife wanted to buy this place, I started out with 2 rows over here by the chicken fence. And I said, I want some muscadines. So we planted those. Then the obsession started. I planted 4 more rows. Then I seen that big pasture out there. And I said, how many plants can I fit out there? And we just went to work for the last 3 years. And we got 299 plants right now. And I'm adding another 30 this fall.
Yeah. And it's gorgeous.
And it is gorgeous. They just grow so. If you guys are down here in the South and not growing muscadine grapes, you're missing out. Everybody wants an easy plant to grow. They are the easiest. I mean, they grow wild. They're everywhere.
Nice.
You grow really big grapes. I'm on my 3rd batch of wine. I got my 3rd batch of wine being made right now. And I mean, we're making wine and jelly, and I got tons of grapes. But I mean, it's crazy. They really grow really easy, and they're delicious.
Wow. Garden State Gardener said, wow, these are some serious questions.
Keep them just like this. These are the ones I like. Yeah, these are the ones I like.
A lot of people are saying that they grow those grapes because of you.
Oh,
so
well,
that's cool. That's cool.
And I promote Ison's Nursery all day. If I mention muscadines on my video, I have to always talk about Ison's Nursery down here in Brooks, Georgia. They're not a sponsor. I even messed with them about that. I said, y'all are not a sponsor, but they're like a sponsor. They really take care of me. They take care of me. And they're awesome. They're the largest muscadine grower anywhere. And we're lucky enough to have them 20 minutes, 30 minutes down the street from our house. And I tell everybody, get a catalog. They sell any fruit, nuts, berries for any zone, and they ship. I just learned that they won't ship to California. I just learned that the other day. One of our subscribers texted me and said they won't ship to California because of all the laws and stuff out there. But they're awesome. They're awesome. You can talk. They're just really, really good people. I can talk all day about Isons. They're super, super people.
Yeah, that's awesome. Stacy at Hands in the Dirt said they're great. Yeah. So what is your favorite piece of farm equipment? Don't touch the button, Shane.
Now we get to sound like a robot here, dang. I'll say my tractor. Yeah, my tractor. I love doing anything on the tractor. I just love it. I love my tractor.
I
That's
can't
my
wait to
favorite.
get a tractor. It's like my dream. It's my
Yeah,
dream. I'm going to do a GoFundMe for a tractor. No,
there
I'm
you
just
go. You need
kidding.
one. Oh, it's fun. The
Hey,
tractor's the
Rick.
best. You know, get one with a bucket. I smash through everything. I love it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I need a hedgehog. That's
Oh,
really. I need a bucket, a brush hog, and a
yeah.
hedgehog. See, I did
Yeah.
it. I did it again. It's a
Yeah.
brush.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
cutter. That helps. A good cutter
Hmm.
and that bucket. That you'll be surprised when you get one with a bucket on it. You will really be surprised how many times you use it. You're like, man, I use this thing for everything. Everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. That
Yeah.
is what I've heard. James and Angela, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in and helping. You're
Thanks,
awesome.
James. I told him, I said, James is not going to help me out of spite because he knows I'm over here panicking. I said, me and James have become really, really good buddies.
Yeah.
And he was right down the street. And I said, I know he's not going to call just out of spite because he knows I'm over here having a fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
James rules. If y'all are not watching Betway, they're awesome. They are
Oh yeah,
awesome people. They're the
for
nicest people
sure.
ever. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Next question is, what's your favorite project on your homestead that you've done so far?
Muscadines, yeah.
The grapes. Yeah.
Well, I did that. I built the dock. We were out there fishing tonight with my grandkids. I built a dock on the lake. That was super fun because I can't build anything, but I got really lucky and it turned out nice. But the muscadines, like I say, I'm putting in another 30 plants this year, and that's just because I got that little extra space. I said, I'm just going to put some more here. I just love it.
Heck
I
yeah.
love the end result. 3 years, you're getting grapes. I mean, 3
That's
years,
awesome.
2 years, you're getting grapes. But that third year, you're stocking up. You're
Then
getting
you're
grapes.
really getting the good ones. Hey,
Yeah,
Kim. So when you did your dock, did you have to bury piers into the
I did.
land?
But
Yeah.
we were lucky. I waited all summer because we've been here 5 years, and I know every summer that water drops. And I waited till it got right to where I wanted it, and we said, boom, it's time to drop them. So we dropped them, and it was like a week later, we had a bunch of rain come in and build them right back up. So
Sweet.
yeah, so
Sweet.
I've been waiting all spring and summer for that water to drop. And once it did, I started dropping holes. It was just in 2 front ones. And
Yeah.
put those in, the rest were out of the water. So it worked out good.
Cool.
Yeah, we were out
Cool.
fishing tonight. Me and my little grandkids. We were out fishing, having a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'd love to fish. Well, I like to fish when it's warm.
Right.
But Ross Hill fish, it doesn't matter what the temperature, what the weather is. It could be pouring down rain. He don't care. He don't
God,
care.
I love it. I love it.
So everyone saw my thumbnail with the turtle, and a
Yeah.
special thanks to Along the River Homestead because I am not the girl to make thumbnails, and I mean I can do them on videos, but I can't make a thumbnail and then do it, and it's something else. So she helped me with that. I appreciate it.
That was really awesome. It was really
Mhm.
fun.
What made you love turtles so much, and what kind of turtles do you like to eat the best?
Well, we've been, let me think about that. We've been catching turtles for a long time. We usually catch 1 or 2 a year. It's not like we go out and try to stock our freezers full of turtle. I just know it's something that's out there. You know, it's like deer, it's like anything else. It's just always something out there that's never really been fooled with. It
Yeah.
has been, but nowadays it's not. And they're super easy to catch. So years ago, we started catching them. And I say catch them. We find them on the side of the road. You know, you find them on the side of the road.
Yeah.
He's coming home. Yeah, he's coming home. We throw him in the back of the truck, bring him home. But then I found I stopped at a store one day. It's a little country store out in Jasper County, and they had turtle traps. And I said, "Oh my gosh, man, I want one of them." And I never did get one. But Father's Day come around. I told my daughter and my son-in-law. I said, "I know what I want for Father's Day: a turtle trap." And I have had that thing for so many years, and I've caught hundreds of turtles in that thing. Well, all my trapping videos, y'all see, it's that one trap I got.
Yeah.
And it catches them. It catches them and catches them and catches them. And
Yeah.
we usually take one big one every year and process because I would do more, but they are a pain to clean. They are. That's cleaning a little dinosaur. You know, they're really tough to clean.
Yeah.
But the meat is absolutely phenomenal. It is really, really good. It's really
That's
good. And my
good.
wife, she can cook, and my daughter too. And she makes turtle pot pie that is so good. And my wife makes turtle stew. And I mean, it's really, really good. So James and Angela, they came over and ate some turtle pot pie this year with us.
Oh, that sounds
They
good.
love
Let me
it.
say hi to Harvey Black too, real quick. Hello. Is that a snapping turtle in your thumbnail?
They're common snapping turtles. Yeah, alligator snapping turtles, you can't keep them. They're protected. Yeah, so we keep the common snapping turtles. Anything,
Okay.
any other turtle, I let them all go. And I even joke in my videos, I don't clean any of the others because they're just too cute. I can't do it. I can't make myself do it.
Yeah, high projects with Paul. That's funny. That's funny. So, what's your favorite holiday?
Oh, shoot. It has to be Christmas. Christmas is a fun holiday because we're off work and all the kids are here. And yeah, Christmas, no, it's got to be my favorite holiday. I think, yeah, Christmas. We like
Cool.
Halloween we're pretty into Halloween, but this year, not so much. We don't have anybody staying with us. We don't have anybody here. Usually it's my son-in-law, my daughter, all my grandkids, and we usually do this thing. I know a lot of my subscribers see we do the videos, the Happy Halloween videos, where the whole month of October we run around and scare each other and video, and we haven't done one all month. We just
my goodness.
we're all by ourselves now, So
Yeah,
just
I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's how it was with us. We don't celebrate it anymore. We don't. We're out in the boonies anyway, and no one comes to our door. And I'd probably greet them with a gun if they did, because I wouldn't know who they were. If we get someone here, it better be someone we know. So, what was your first car or truck, and what did you end up doing with it?
You're gonna love this. My daddy was country. Now he was country, and we didn't have no money growing up. We was regular folks. We didn't have no money. I'll never forget. I used to tell my daddy I want a car. I want a car. He said, "Well, son, save your money, get your car." Well, I saved the $300, and he bought me an LTD. What was some kind of Crown Vic LTD? This thing was an absolute piece of junk, and I'll never forget it. It was, y'all gonna make me start crying 'cause I think about my daddy, but it was an absolute piece of junk. But he was a house painter, and he would swear there ain't nothing he can't paint. He got out. I hated that car. I refused to drive it. And he got out there in the front yard with a bucket of paint and a paintbrush. And I mean, he went down, he took his time and he painted that car like he worked at Earl Shop. And it was the ugliest Ford blue you had ever seen in your life. And I said, "Boy, Dad," and I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I said, "You made it look even worse." But but that was my very first car. I'm trying to be a cool teenager, picking up chicks. And I was trying to be a hip guy, And I said, "My gosh, I hated that car."
Gosh.
That was my first car.
Farm in HVAC. My dad bought a gold Ford one year, and I came home from school. And he goes, "Hey, did you see what I got?" And it was in the carport. I didn't see it. Yeah. And he goes, "You got to check it out. It's awesome." And I walk out there and my jaw dropped. And I'm like, "You bought a gold car?" And he goes, "Yeah, isn't it cool?" And I go, "Oh my God, don't ever ask me to go anywhere with you and Mom. I'm not doing it." I refuse. He just laughed. But
them old school dads, they rule, man. I tell you. Yeah, they knew how to save some money. That's for sure.
Oh God, yeah.
Got 4 wheels. It'll take you where you need to go. All you need to do is go to work anyway. So
I know that. You're not doing a fashion show, Jan. Okay. Here's another fun question. Okay. Meat, fruit, or veggies? List in order. What is your favorite to your last?
You listed it. I don't want to eat any vegetable. I don't eat any.
You have to eat your vegetables.
I know. Everybody says that. I've been 52 years. I've been doing pretty good. I eat stuff. I like corn and carrots, and I like stuff. I love beans. Now I eat any beans, but tomatoes, I can't touch a tomato. They're horrible.
You like ketchup?
That's the thing. I eat anything made out of tomatoes, but I cannot eat a tomato. Oh, they're horrible. Any tomato, any. But,
gosh.
And it's so sad because we get our fruit from the fruit stand, and that stuff's pristine. We get boxes and boxes of it all summer and spring. And my wife cans tons of it. I mean, she'll fill our whole shelves downstairs. Before I can feed it to the pigs, she starts canning all of it. And but I don't eat any of it. I don't eat any of it.
Man.
No, I don't eat any of it. I eat salsa, and she makes all her own spaghetti sauce and all that. So we eat all that. I eat all that. So that's good.
Wow. David wants. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just not much of vegetables. I'm sorry.
David wants to know, did it have spinner hubcaps?
No, it didn't spinners. That's hilarious. No, I didn't have spinners.
Let's see. There's another question, but I might, if you guys have a question,
Yeah, throw them up.
put them in caps for me.
Yeah, y'all got me.
Because, yeah, I will see them better. Hi, Scan family. Kim Hall. Hello.
Yeah, that's my wife. Kim Howell, that's my wife.
Oh, hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So thanks for helping your old man.
Yeah. Okay. Primitive camping or hotel?
Oh, hotel. I'm older. Hotel. I'm done with all the camping. I don't camp no more. I don't camp. I don't camp.
I know the
All these
answer.
off-grid people, I'm like, no way. I am way on grid. I don't do anything on grid.
My friend says if she can't camp in an RV or a 5-star hotel, it ain't happening.
That's right. I'm the same way.
I love primitive camping.
Really, I used to.
Give
But
me a
now
mattress and a heater in the winter and blankets. I'm good.
I've gotten older and softer now. I don't.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm older. I don't know about softer yet, but I'm older.
I can't sleep out there. I don't like it.
Yeah.
We go on a hunt every few years. We'll go to Sapelo Island down on the coast of Georgia, and we'll do a hunt down there. It's a government raffle hunt, and that's always a lot of fun. It's all primitive camping, and I always enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. It's a 4-day deer hunt, deer/hog hunt. And it's a lot of fun. Now, I do enjoy that. But they take care of us. They give you rides out to your hunting spots and rides back. They give you rides to the boat. I mean, they take care. But the camping part's pretty primitive, you know.
Yeah. Okay, we have a couple questions. How many days a week do you travel, Shane?
For work, I work 6 days a week for the most part. How many days do I travel?
Gail was asking that. Gail Southern Living.
I drive a truck for a living, and I'm working 6 days a week. And golly, I stay by it. I joke around. If I ever pass away, it's going to be behind the wheel somewhere.
Yeah.
Every waking moment, I seem to be driving something. It's crazy. You know, I just drive a lot.
Your 6 days isn't up. Your nights are about up, though, right?
Yeah. All night shift. Yeah, all night shift. Yeah.
And then Cosmic Cultivator says, "Have you ever made turtle pot pie on the half shell?"
No. No, not on that shit. No, I haven't done that shit. No, I haven't done that shit.
Hey, sifting some soil. How tall are the grapes when you get them, and how many years until you can start to harvest?
Oh, that's a good question. If you buy them from Ison's, they come in a different variety. They're going to grab them. But when the guys go out to get your plants, when you say you need some Ison's or some Supreme or something, they just go out there and grab a bunch of them. They bring them to you. And they just vary. Some will be the ones I like are the ones that actually up and got a split, and you get the cheap, and they're halfway down the vine. You go, "Ooh, I got lucky with that one." But I've had some that's 6 inches tall, and you go, "Hey, boy, why don't you take that one back? Let me have a different one." You know, because they're $10 a piece. They're about $10 a piece ish, and so you're hoping to get a big one. If they ship them, I guess you just get what you get.
Yeah,
I made the point. I try to go and pick my own when I go over there, but. It'll be a 2-year-old plant because they root it in the pots the first year, and then they sell them the second year. And so they're 4 or 5 foot tall. And once you get them up and down the wire, the first year, that's your goal, is get them up in 10 foot each direction the first year. The second year, you should start getting grapes. Not a lot, but you'll get enough to tease you, and you go out there and pick some grapes. But that third year, be ready. That third year and on, it is. They say you can average 100 pounds per plant if you do everything right. If you water right, fertilize right, prune them right in February. You need to prune your plants. That's something a lot of people will. They will water and fertilize, do everything, but then come wintertime, you look at that big nasty bush and go, "Oh my gosh!" But you need to prune it. And if you don't, the following spring it'll it'll double and triple. But now that plant's trying to keep all that bush alive, so it won't give you no grapes. If you knock all them vines off, it'll produce vines, plus it'll have energy to produce grapes. So that third year and on, you're getting grapes like crazy. Oh, you get grapes like crazy. You're supposed to get 100 pounds per plant.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Um, I know when I had to prune my elderberries this year
Yeah.
because I met the guy at the Ozark Homesteader Expo who he's like the elderberry guru.
Okay.
And he said, Jan, you need to prune your elderberries
I
this
need to
year.
go watch the video. I seen that pop up. I need to go watch it. I have 2 big elderberries out here. I've never pruned them.
Oh, I cried when almost when I
Good.
had to do it
I'm gonna go
because
watch that video,
they
man.
were,
I don't. I'm gonna go watch it.
oh yeah, they did
'Cause I need
so
to prune mine.
good. And
Prune them now.
because I mean, I got a lot of elderberries, but they weren't real big. And he said, prune it down to the ground. Well, I didn't. I left about that much. And Doug and Stacy, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy is who I found them through years ago. And so I said, are you sure? And he just smiled. He goes, yeah, I'm pretty
Really?
sure.
Well,
And everyone's
I'll
like,
go watch
well, I
it.
didn't think you're supposed to prune them in the fall and da, da, da. And I go, well, he told me I did it. And I'm
Okay.
like, I don't want to do it, but I know I have
So
to.
prune them right now, huh?
Yep, right now. That's
They
what
tell
he
us
said.
for the muscadines to prune them late February. They said if you prune them in the winter, you can end up killing your plants. You stress them out, kill them. They say prune muscadines late February. So I just sort of prune everything late February. You know.
I usually prune
it.
things in February right before spring, but
Right.
he told me to do it now. So I don't do yours because he just told me that. So
I'm gonna check that out.
but that's what he told me. So I did it, and Lord help me. I hope I get super big elderberries.
Ours are giant. Ours are huge.
Yeah. Well, no, this is just the first year for mine. That's why he told me to prune them.
Okay.
Yeah. So that it will force all the nutrients and energy to come back up. And I did cover them with hay and to protect them, and I'll keep them covered so they're okay. But Brenda Baker has a question on the floor, and it says, can you take wild muscadines from the wild and train them to grow like yours?
I honestly do not know. I've never tried it. I wanted to try it and make a video out of it. But all our wild ones are back up in the shade, and they seem to grow great in the shade. I mean, they're they're huge, and they'll go 40 foot up a tree. And I don't honestly see why you couldn't. I honestly don't see why you couldn't, because the ones in our woods, they will produce grapes, but they'll be little teeny weeny grapes, and they taste pretty good. But I always say that they're tiny because that little bit of roots is having to push all that energy 40 foot up, and it spreads out. I mean, it'll go wrap around the pine tree. So that's a lot. And they're not getting watered like we water ours like crazy. I mean, we have irrigation on ours. We water ours almost 7 days a week. And we fertilize ours 8 times a year. So, yeah, it's a lot. And they take it. So them wild ones, I believe if you did that, you'd probably really score a lot of good grapes.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Yeah. And they have more sunshine, right?
Yeah, ours in full swing.
Yeah. Cimarron Pass, hello. Southern Sown and Grown, how are you? Ben's Over Acres, hello. Let's see who. Abundant Acres Homestead. Okay, you're just bringing in the crowd, Shane. Everyone's saying hi. They love you.
Thank you guys for showing up. I'm really tickled for this. I was nervous as a cat. I still am.
And there's Lila. There's our Lila.
Hey, Lila.
Okay. What do you like best? Scary, girly, or Western movies?
Let's see. Well, it'd have to be scary or you said Western? I love Westerns now because my dad was Westerns. When he lived with us for a long time, and when he found out there was actually a Western channel, we were made to get it, and we watched it every day, all day.
Yeah.
So I was raised up watching Westerns. I love scary movies too. Me and my daughter watch it, so it'd have to probably be Western, scary, and then girly movies.
Yeah, only because girls make you watch them. Yeah, I don't like girly movies at all. I think they're dumb.
I like some of these comedies. My wife comes up with some movies that are really, really fun.
Yeah, there probably is. I just, my problem is I was raised with 4 brothers, And my
I,
sister's 12 years older than me.
yeah.
So
I joke around. My son-in-law even talks about that. I like anything that's. I'm like a kid. Anything with flashing lights and anything that
yeah,
I'm so easily entertained.
yeah,
Anything with
yeah.
some excitement, a car chase or anything, I'm right there.
Oh yeah. No, I
Yeah.
do enjoy that. North and South High.
Hey,
Um,
Kim, North and South Homestead. Hey.
yep, yep. Okay, ice cream or pie?
Oh, ice cream. I can't
Yeah.
stand pie. Let's
You
pecan
know,
pie is about the only one I could eat.
oh, I
No
love
cooked
pecan
fruit
pie.
whatsoever. No cooked
And you
fruit
said
whatsoever.
it right too. You said pecan.
I love pecan pie. Yeah.
Is it okra or okra?
Oh, okra. It's okra. It's
Thank
okra.
you. There you go,
It's
John
okra.
at Will It Grow. We
Yeah.
always have this
Oh, well, it hooks
argument
John.
about okra or
John
okra.
don't know how to speak correct English. No way. He's
Yeah,
got,
it's not okra.
no, not okra.
Oh, this is one of the questions. What well, he was asking what part of Georgia do you live in?
Meriwether. We live in Meriwether County. It's about an hour southwest of Atlanta, headed down towards Columbus, Georgia, near Alabama and all that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Lila, have a safe trip. Enjoy meeting everybody. I wish
Bye,
you
Lila.
were coming here.
Thanks for stopping by.
So were you born and raised in Georgia?
My whole life. My
Your
whole life.
whole
Matter
life.
of
That's
fact,
why you live there. There
I
you go.
lived in Covington or Conyers in Covington my whole life, and I met my wife in the same neighborhood. Me and her dated in the neighborhood. She lived a few houses down. We dated and ended up getting married. And actually, the farm idea was all my wife's. She was the one wanting to get the farm, and so we
Good
found this
girl, Kim.
place and we moved here. And we're going on, I think, our 7th year here. But
Wow.
we moved out of Conyers. We lived in Conyers, Covington our whole life. As a matter of fact, we bought a house in Covington. We lived there for a long, long time, 15 years, I guess. And she started looking on the internet, just looking at farms, and she's wanting to move out into the country and all that. I said, hey, well, if you think we can afford it, because I don't have a clue. We
Yep.
found this when we come and looked at this place, we fell in love with it. I mean, we fell in love before we seen the house. We were coming up the driveway, and I was blown away. I just
yeah.
said, I want it. I want it. I want it. I ain't even looked at the house. And,
Yeah.
yeah, we knew
Kevin saw
this.
the shop in the pond, and that was a deal
Yeah, we
breaker.
knew this was it. We knew this
Yeah.
was where we're going. Yeah.
Isn't that funny how it tugs at your heart and you just,
Yeah.
that's it.
We
Hi,
knew.
Virginia. Hello, Vision Acres. See how it is to be on the other side, Shane, and everyone's got to greet everyone. And yeah. Okay, do you like bank fishing, kayaking, or boating?
Man, I love boating. I want to get a boat so bad. I said I'm going to check with Kim first. I said when I pay the house off, I want to get me a boat. But I want I swear, I do everything with my grandkids in mind. All I want to do is hang out. I want to take my grandkids fishing. I want to take them hunting. I want to take them turtle trapping. I want all the stuff I grew up doing. I want my grandkids doing it. So I like boat fishing more than anything.
Yeah.
Bank fishing, that's what I got to do. That's mostly what I do anyway. I don't have a boat.
Yeah.
But I have a kayak. We get out in the kayak a little bit, but I like boat fishing a lot better.
Hi, Teresa at Stringfield Ridge Farm. We just bought 2 sit on top fishing kayaks.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have them here because my friend 2.5 hours away had to buy them at her where was it? What's the farm store?
Tractor Supply.
Yeah, Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
They had them there, and there was the last 2, and I told Kevin, I said, I'm going to buy you one, and then we started talking, and they were on sale, like $200 off.
Wow.
And I go, nah, I'm just going to buy 2 because we've been wanting them for so long, and he's so cheap, he won't buy them. And he's like, no, I can get one for the, and I go, no, these have the oars. It's got this, and and I'm rambling, and I go, and so we're just I'm gonna do it.
All right. That's what my brother's got one. He can stand up in his. I mean, he's got a really nice one, and he spent a pretty good bit of money on it. They can get really expensive. He bought a really nice one, and he picks at me because I got one of those that You know, you got. Oh, I'm just worried about slipping over every time I take a paddle and go either one way or the other.
That's what he had been
I'm not
looking
spending
at.
all that money. I'd rather. I can't spend all that money on a kayak. But they're
No,
nice. They're nice. They're fun to have out here in the pond. I love getting out here in the pond with.
yeah, and that honestly, that's why I wanted, because I never got into my pond yet.
Yeah,
And as long as I'm in a kayak that's not going to tip, I'm good. You know, I said, I'm not getting in one of them.
You wouldn't like mine because, oh my gosh. I've actually had mine one time and I had it right on the back and I'll never forget it. I had a cup of coffee. I was going to take a cup of coffee with me like a dummy. And I put one foot in and I didn't know finish stepping that thing in there. And I'm doing a split on the bank and I'm going, oh no. And I dropped my coffee and I went and I sat right down in the water. And, you know, of course, first thing you do is look down. Make sure ain't nobody. I just get up and I go, oh man! I just jump in the boat and I'm like, I'm going fishing with a wet. But that thing drives us nuts. It's a pain.
Oh, and no camera playing, no video going. Hello, Huga. That's funny. That would have been a good video. What is the best fishing lure you've ever used?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. That's what I told Kevin you'd say.
I don't hardly use any lures. I use live bait.
Yep.
If I bass fish, about the only lure I ever use is a Rapala topwater lure. And I like just plopping that thing on the top, and I like watching a bass. I'm not much of a bass fisherman, but if I do, I like watching a bass hit it off the top. And I just like throwing live bait and catching fish. I like throwing, minnows and crickets. And crickets are my favorite, actually. But night crawlers, I like live bait.
Yeah. That's what we should do is use those dang crickets everywhere. Hello, Southern Salmon. We had so many crickets and grasshoppers. I should just put those in a container and let them, be bait. Because
I wished I had a video tonight. I had about an hour left. I'm running around. I had to take Mia to the vet. We're just running around. And I promised my granddaughter, she asked me last week, Papa, will you take me fishing? And I said, look, I got to go to work. I'm going to get you next week. So today was the day. I took them out. And it was me, Emma, and Mason, and Jackson. Now, Jackson, he's the littlest one. He's the little tiny fireball. And me and Mason and Emma are fishing. And I know Jackson playing in the worms. I'm like, well, he's good. He's pacified. He's playing the worms. And about 15 minutes in, I'm like, I had a whole bucket of worms. And he doesn't throw them all. He was one at a time because he would show them to me. And I was like, that's awesome, guy. Go put them back in the bucket.
Yeah.
Well, he was apparently chunking them in the lake. And I didn't know it. I was like, well, let's go. We're done.
He was chumming the water for you.
Throwing a whole bucket of worms in the water.
Hello, Southern Roots. Yeah. Simply Sabrina. How are you? Good to see you. Our friend Sabrina. Okay, let's see. What's your favorite? What's the largest fish you ever caught, and what was it?
Well, actually, it was this year, and I got it on. No, that's the one I didn't get on video. I went trot, and I didn't catch it on a fishing rod. I caught it on a trot line. I started trying running trot lines this year for the first time. And man, that is addicting. I'm addicted to that. I will have some awesome videos next year because I am hooked on running trot lines. It is so much fun. We caught a bunch. One day I did a video on it, but the biggest fish, me and Jessica went to go check trot line, and I left the camera on the dock. I got all the way out, and I said, Jessica, I left the camera, and sure enough, we caught one. It was 9 pounds. It wasn't a giant catfish, but it was 9 pounds, 2 ounces. And I was telling Jessica, the fish I never caught. And now we caught a gar that same day. We caught about a 4-foot gar that same day. Now, I did get that on video. I caught a gar that day, and that's about it. I've caught some 7-pound bass and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm loving this catfishing. I'm loving this catfishing. Next year, it's going to be next spring and summer. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot this year. Next spring and summer is going to be crazy. I'm on
Kevin caught a bunch of crappie and some white bass yesterday. He just cleaned it tonight. Yeah. He had a good day fishing. I think he got 12. We got 13 or 14, but 2 he had to throw back. Yeah. So, he loves to fish. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Would you rather garden or build things?
Oh, build things. Well, y'all guys that have been watching my videos know I am the absolute worst gardener. I try my best, and every year it seems to do okay, and I just get by. I get to where gardening is probably my least favorite thing. It's probably my absolute least favorite thing because you guys that garden, it's a lot of work. I mean, it is a lot of work. And like me, I took the 2 big gardens we had, and those are where I put my muscadines. I said, I'm not going to garden there anymore. I put muscadines for one thing. All I got is once I get them planted, water, fertilize, prune them. I mean, when you garden, you got to weed, you got to water, you got to do. It seems like it's just endless work.
You just put ground cover. Ground cover is my new friend.
And I have a lot of respect for all these hardcore gardeners because it is hard. Now, me and my son-in-law, a couple of years back, we did the weed barrier fabric and all that. My gosh, that was one of the best gardens I ever had. But every year that stuff gets worse and worse. We have to pull it up, and then you got to buy. I just said it's enough. I'm done. So this year you will hardly see much. You'll see a little garden, but not much.
Yeah. Well, if you use ground cover instead of the weed barrier or a silage tarp,
right?
I mean, they last you forever. I mean,
really?
Well, not forever, but for years and years. And I'm leaving mine down. I'm not pulling mine up because it was a pain to get down where I wanted it and get it cut. And I'm not playing that game.
Well, that's awesome.
I figured
garden channels. They just kill me how everything's so just flourishing and beautiful and baskets of this and baskets of that. I'm like, no, that don't happen around here.
Oh, yeah. Well, you do have a garden. It's just muscadine grapes.
I grew some muscadine now. I grew some grapes.
That's your garden. Yeah. I'll take that. Okay. Are you a Chevy or a Ford man?
I don't prefer either one. I've never been a car guy. I'm a simple guy. I don't do sports. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not a car guy. I got a Dodge. Both our cars are Dodge because I thought it was cool looking. I bought that. Y'all see my Dodge truck? I seen it on the internet. I was like, we're going to get that. Because it was my turn to get a new car. My son had just got one, and my wife got one. I'm like, I'm still driving the junkiest thing around here. I want me a new car. So finally, we got up the money, and I went and bought me a new. I seen that truck online. We went to the dealership. And I told that salesman, I said, you ain't even got to say nothing. I'm getting this thing regardless. We drove it around the block a couple of times. I said, you ain't even got to sell. This thing's sold already. I love this truck. I like the Dodge. That Dodge is pretty. I like it.
That's awesome. Good night, Ken.
Take care.
Ken has to leave. Okay, now I sort of squeeze this question in. When do you drink water out of a bottle?
I do. At work, yeah. I take all my lunch and stuff, and I bring 3 bottles every night. I drink 3 bottles of water basically every night. I had a work cup, one of them big metal work cups. I can't find it. I don't know where.
It's probably in your truck somewhere, like the boss does. So when you drink your water, do you squish it while you're drinking it? You open it and then you drink it and then you suck it in like that and then you put it back.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that.
My husband. I had to ask that question. I got to see if he's the only one because
you got to make some noise.
Yeah, he sucks it in, and then I said, "Why don't you just make the bottle go back to normal?" He goes, "Why? I'm going to drink it." So I thought that'd be a fun.
That's weird.
Hey, Ricky.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I just needed to know if he was weird, and
no. Yeah, he's weird.
This is probably the most important question of all.
Okay.
And I know the answer. I already know the answer.
You think?
What is your favorite YouTube channel?
Simply Jan Homestead. I love Simply Jan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch the channel enough. I don't watch. There's so many. James, my buddy, I don't watch a lot of his stuff. Crazy Ed. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't hardly miss anything from Crazy Ed. I cannot not watch Crazy Ed's Homestead.
Yeah,
I have to watch.
He's not here. You notice that? He's not here. He's like one of my best buddies.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, he's let me down again.
I'm a weird cat. I get hooked on the fishing, so now it's all just fishing videos. That's all I
Yeah.
want to watch now. It's catfishing, just catfishing particularly. Lots of catfish. And then now I'm getting hung up on this wine, making homemade wine. So now it's like I can't stop watching anything unless it's making wine. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just something weird, but I get obsessed with something, and it's like going to school. I hated going to school. I was the worst student ever. But YouTube, it's right there. It's entertaining, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get
I
the
get
knowledge
obsessed
while
with
you
stuff.
can. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
obsessed with stuff, and
Hey,
I just
leaders.
watch it all.
Hello, Mons. Welcome.
But I
Um,
wanted to ask you a question. Mentioning your
uh,
channel, I thought about this today because I don't watch enough of your videos, but I see them pop up, and I watched. What was that one I watched when you were doing that lake something with that lake weed or something? I call it lake weed, but you were getting some weeds around a pond or something, and you made some kind of tincture or something with it. And then
the
it was just a few days,
goldenrod. That
but
was,
it's just interesting to me how you can go
yeah.
out and forward, and you know what things are. That is so interesting to me how you can go out and find it, like goldenrod. I seen a big goldenrod video you did, and I'm like, I always thought that was just old weed. That was the last thing to pollinate, pollinate for the honeybees. I just didn't think you could do anything with it. But I think that's so truly interesting that you can go out and make things right out there in the yard. I've never been able to do that. We have there's a lady on Instagram I follow, Gypsy Soul, I believe her name. She lives here in Georgia, and she is mushroom everything. She can tell you every mushroom that you anywhere. And she talks about the morel mushroom. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a morel mushroom. I've lived in the woods my whole life. I may have stepped on 100 of them, but I've always thought that was the most fascinating thing, and I've always wanted to learn more about mushrooms and stuff, but just never had time to really do it. I guess I can learn on YouTube, but
well, Ed's working. I forgot he started a new job at 8:00 tonight. So, okay, he's exempt. We're going to give him a break.
You guys make sure y'all know I love Ed. He's a he is a trip.
He's
if
good
y'all
guy.
went and hung out with him like we did at the meetup, he is a fun cat. He is a trip.
We have been very, very good friends ever since then. And
me too. He's awesome. Yeah.
The cool thing, I cannot think of the other one I made. I have like this mental block. One of them is for, and if Boots and Bounties is on, she knows it's for poison ivy, poison oak. If you get a skin irritation, you put it on there. And then the other one is the goldenrod. And my friend said, "Oh, you have this growing there," and I'm like, "What? Okay, what's that?" And Julie, thank you, Teresa, thank you. Yeah, I had this mental block on jewelweed, but it was growing right by our creek by our driveway when you pull in, and I was like, I'm like you, I obsess. I start watching, what do I do with goldenrod? What's it good for? And then Joyce at Morris Patch of Heaven, she's like, Jan, go harvest your goldenrod. You can use that. People think they get allergies from it, but it actually cures your allergies.
Really?
And if you get sick, you just do a couple drops on your tongue and, excuse me, or you can put it in your water.
Wow.
And it helps you not to get sick, and it helps your allergies go away. And so and then Teresa had done some videos and oh God. And
oh yeah, I can't remember anything either.
Oh Lord, help me. Oh, she's gonna.
But my daughter's like that. I wish my daughter would do it a lot more. She would. I don't know if she's on here right now, but she normally would. She's got a tooth bothering her. She went home early tonight. But she does all the elderberries I planted. She's the one that takes care of them. She goes out there and plucks all of them, cleans them in the sink, and makes syrup, all that. She'll go out here, and we get dandelions like crazy. But we raise honeybees, so I get on little kicks where I won't cut the grass. And it'll be knee high. Our whole property with nothing but dandelions and white clover as far as you could see. Well, she
Oh
goes out
yeah,
and she'll pick that dandelion and pick that stuff and pick it, come in and make syrup and jellies and
yeah,
all kinds of stuff. It's so weird. Not
yeah.
weird, but it's so it's
It's
so
so good.
interesting. It's so
Stringfield Ridge
interesting.
Farm. I'm sorry, Teresa, forgive me.
Yeah, it's so
So yeah,
interesting.
one Joyce and Jean had to come out and help us repair the pig shelter when we took their animals in, and we were out by my raised beds on the concrete pad,
Yeah.
and she goes, Jan, that's dandelion right there. And I go, no, that's a weed. She goes, no, there's a dandelion that was on there
Right.
though. Pick that up, cook it, and eat it. It's so good for you. And I'm like, where do you store all this information? I
I
mean, to me, it's mind boggling. But so
know.
now
Yeah.
I've got this book on herbs,
Oh
and
yeah.
I've got a book for like when we have morels here, but we didn't find any this past year.
Oh yeah.
But we have a book on Missouri mushrooms. So we can go out there and identify a mushroom if it's poisonous or not. It's a really good, it was a cheap book and it's loaded. I got it from the conservation department and it's loaded with information. Good
Wow, that's
night,
cool.
Brenda.
Yeah, that's
And
really cool.
yeah, I mean, you can get a book specific for your state, like herbs of Missouri.
Right.
Like we have plantain, we have comfrey, we have uh, the goldenrod. We have what's it's not a tulip, it's another flower, but that's another thing. Joyce is like, go pick those, and you can cook them. You can make a tincture out of them, and you can eat them. You can freeze them. You can just use them.
Right.
And I was like, God doesn't put anything on this earth that we don't have access to.
Yeah.
And so now everything I see, I'm like, I wanted, can I eat that? Can I use that? Can I cook with that? And
I
then,
feel the exact opposite. I'm like, I can't eat that. I'll kill you. That's poisonous.
yeah, yeah. Well, in our garden, we had this plant growing, pokeweed.
Oh
And,
yeah. I thought that was only a down south thing.
yep. And
People
so,
try to take me into eating that. I'm like, I'm not eating that. That looks disgusting.
oh gosh, hey Christy, no, I took a picture and I sent it to Joyce and I go, is this pokeweed? She goes, it sure is. And I had just watched a video of this little boy picking pokeweed and cooking it. Well,
Uh-uh.
I picked that stuff and I cooked it, and I'm going to tell you something. It was
Come
good.
on.
But you
Oh,
have
get
to
out
cook it
here.
3 times. You have to
Is
strain
that
it,
right?
get the poison. There's a poison
Oh
that
no.
could be in there.
I
And
can't.
Joyce only does it once. Yeah, she only
I'm not
does it
doing that.
once, but I did it 3 times. I was like,
That's interesting. That is
But
really interesting. I've
wow,
heard the
was it
people down
good?
here eating. I say, oh no, I got a job. I'll buy some lettuce. I'm not eating that.
No, I was
But that is
caffeinated
interesting.
too. It tasted like a spinach. It was so
Wow,
good, so
that's
so
really
good.
neat.
Hey, Christy. So yeah, that's
That's
my
really
goal. I want to make salves. I want to make some
cool.
uh, soap, and I grew loofah this year, so I could make some loofah soaps, and
Oh, cool.
so those
Kim
are some of the things I'm going to be doing this year,
Kim's want
this
me to
winter.
grow her some this year. Some of those loofahs. My wife's want me to grow her some. Doug from his way Homestead, his wife Sherry sent us. I think she got
Shelly.
them from Shelly. I think she got it from Shelly. I'm almost certain she got it from Shelly. And I was supposed to grow them this year, but it's too late. I said it's too late. I can't grow them right now. It's giving it the fall. But next
Yeah.
spring I want to grow some.
Yeah. Start them in a pot though. Start them in a start,
Okay.
and then plant them. And mine looked like they were all in all these cucumbers, and I thought for sure they'd die.
Really?
And so I had pulled all the cucumbers out because we have enough for a country. And I told Kevin I'm not ever growing another cucumber for the next 10 years. I mean, I'm serious. It's like, I don't want any more cucumbers. And so anyway, I thought they were going to die, and they did look pathetic. They still look pathetic, but my
Really,
God, the loofah that's come out of there has been amazing. So,
really,
I
yeah,
mean, some are like that big around. Well, I have like three that big around, and then, about
yeah.
like that. And then of course, I have the new ones trying to pop in, and it's too
Yeah.
late for those, but
That'll be
I'm
fun.
still trying them out. So,
That'll be fun. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's nice, and you use them for washing. You can use them for soaps.
Yeah.
You can use them for so many. I use them to clean my potatoes off.
Oh, wow. That's a good idea.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So if anyone needs seeds, just let me know because I have a lot of them. But anyway, well, Shane, it's been a little over an hour.
Well, thank you.
I've had such a good time interviewing you,
Well,
and
I had a wonderful time. I had a blast.
yeah. See, it
I,
wasn't so scary, was it?
no, and I'm sorry it took so long. I knew it was going to. I said, I know I'm not going to be able to figure out how to get on here. I knew it. And what was funny was a little while earlier, before you went live, James from Petway, Three Creek Farms went live. Before he went live at 8, he texted me and said, hey, pop in on this StreamYard real quick. Let's see if I can get this thing figured out. So, I popped right in. No
Yeah.
problem whatsoever. I'm like, okay, well, this ain't gonna be nothing. And then as soon as you went live, you sent the link, and I'm going, what happened? I cannot figure this out to save my life. What happened? And it was like a totally different screen. I put my email in, wanted the password. I'm typing my password. I'm going, why is my password not working? And it took us forever. And I apologize for that. I really
No,
did.
that's all right. It was
But
a
that was
fun,
fun.
fun time. So,
That was fun.
um,
You're super
yeah,
sweet. I enjoyed hanging out with you at the meetup too.
yeah, me
That was super
too.
fun.
I was
Super
so
fun.
happy to meet you and just
Yeah.
get to spend some time with you. And when I'm going to tell this because I know not everyone heard this 1,000-time story I've told, but when we were at the meetup, I got monetized. It was
Oh,
on
yeah.
probably early Sunday morning, and when I came down to the reception room, Shane was sitting there and his son-in-law, grandson, and um, I went up to him and I whispered in his ears and I said, I got monetized. I'm
I
so
remember that.
excited. He was like my biggest
That
cheerleader.
was awesome, man. That is a huge thing. I mean, all those little milestones when you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
creator. That's such a weird word. But when you're
Yeah.
making YouTube videos, it's nice when you hit those milestones. Especially because you don't make a lot of money. I mean, you hit the YouTube lottery like some of these guys now. You can make a lot of money. But somebody like me, make a couple of bucks. It's some shekels you didn't have. It's like I
Yeah.
don't feel like I'm doing something that's making a little side money, but it's so much fun. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
When you hit those little milestones, I just love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
You're not going to get rich quick.
Man,
And if you're in it for
but it's
that,
fun.
good luck.
The fact that you go in,
Yes.
because I hear so many people, they're worried to death about making money. Don't go in it with that attitude at all. Go in it because you want to have some fun. I like that. If y'all watch my videos, I'm not good at it, but I like to edit. I love music. I'm a music lover, so I add a lot of music. I always worry if I put too much in it, but I love a lot of music. I love to edit. I just love that stuff. I love it. It's so much fun. And my wife said, you're such a narcissist. All you ever want to do is watch yourself on video. I'm like, no, I'm watching my videos. But I love
Yes,
it. I love
me
it. It's so
too.
fun.
He's
It is
like,
a
are you
blast.
watching yourself again? And I go, yeah, I
But I
have
like it
to.
with my
I mean, I'm
grandkids
going to
too.
put it out.
I like getting my grandkids on there too. That's one of my favorite things. But
Oh,
it's interesting,
yeah.
a lot of people get really interested in some of the things we do. I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I just grow organically, have fun doing it. If you're not having fun, then to me, there's something wrong.
You're doing it for
Because
such a
God
short time.
knows
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
very little editing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see me, doing something fast, it's because I just learned to play with it. I even did something in slow motion today
Yeah.
on one of my videos.
Yeah.
And actually on the firewood box, I did Kevin Sawzon in slow motion. I said, I'm just going to play with this. I had to cut like 3/4 of it out because it
That's so fun, though.
forever.
That's so fun. It is so fun.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Hello, Robert.
Hey, Rob.
I think he just got in here with the Homestead Aquarius, but I will let you go. I know you
I
have
ain't
to
doing
work
that.
tomorrow. Oh, you're not. You want
Well,
to
I don't
just
work till tomorrow night. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she goes
Well, we'll
to
stay
bed,
here
so
till
I go
tomorrow.
downstairs and play on my little drum set. I like to play on my drums
Oh,
at night. That's the one time I get to play during the week.
when Kim's sleeping?
Electronic drums. I put
Oh,
headphones on. I keep saying I want to make a video one day and be playing down there because I'm getting pretty good. I'm getting better because I just started playing this year. My son got them for me for Christmas last year because I've always wanted to play drums my whole life, and I just never got any. You know, we grew up pretty poor, and then of course we focused on other things. We just never went out and forked. I've never even hardly knew anything about electronic drum set, but my son bought them for me for Christmas this year, and it was the nicest thing. And
how
I got a
cool.
pretty cool setup. I got two giant speakers on each side of me, so when nobody's here, now it's different. I'll turn the house down. It's wide open when nobody's here. But when it's just me downstairs, I put on a headset and put on my Bluetooth through my phone, and I can beat away, and nobody knows I'm even down there.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I thought about doing a video, but I wasn't sure. I'm not. I can't got my confidence up yet to do a video. Do a
Yeah.
video. Just do a song or something. Just have some fun.
Well, you don't have to put it out if it's not good.
Yeah, there you go.
Robert, I'm sorry. You probably have been. I mean, I know you have been. I just had a little brain malfunction, and I can't because I'm old. So there. I said hi to Robert, and he's been here except for the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes I say hi 3 or 4 times. So, oh, yeah. Well, I have had such a good time talking to you, and thank you for being so gracious and coming on. Thank you, James, for helping my friend, your friend.
Well, I hope you do this more often because I love stuff like this. I love when people do a one-on-one. Now I've watched some of them where there's 10 people on there, and I can't hang with that. But
No.
this is nice. I like this. I like this. I hope you do more of these. I hope you do more of these.
Yeah, you've had a really good connection too.
Oh, good.
You have.
And we
I
don't
don't
have
know.
internet. I'm just using my mobile hotspot on my phone right now.
Well, it's a clear picture. It's perfect.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
and no
I keep
issues.
looking at my beard. I don't know if y'all see me. I've been going, what's wrong with my beard? Something's going on with my beard.
What is it?
I don't know.
Color.
I got a little something going on. Where's that? Right there.
Oh.
It's trying to be clear. Especially when I wear my glasses. I don't know if y'all been seeing me the whole time. I've been going, what is that?
It's a little pinch. Maybe lick. Remember when we were young and our mothers used to lick her fingers and wipe our faces off like, Mom, go away.
Yeah.
So y'all, if you're not subscribed to Shane at Kinfolk Farm of Georgia, it's Kinfolk Farm of Georgia.
We took away the of Georgia. We just did away this week with of Georgia, and a lot of people are going, who is that? I even heard there was one I went on live last night. They said, no, I don't think that's Shane because he's of Georgia. And I had to text him and say, we just got rid of Georgia. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was so long. It just seemed like it was so long. And we had a Facebook page when we started out, and there's an actual Kinfolk farm on Facebook that's a marijuana farm. So we had to add of Georgia to sort of keep it because I like that name. I wanted to keep it. And Kim said, well, the Kinfolk Farm's not on YouTube. So I'm like, we're just going to go up Georgia, get rid of the up Georgia part.
Yeah. And I saw you on a live the other night and I said, I think that's Shane.
We shortened it up. It looks really weird now, but I figured we'll get used to it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. That's what everybody calls me anyway, Kinfolk Farm or Kinfolk.
Yep, that's true. That's true. So that's easy to remember. So, but if y'all aren't subscribed, go and check Shane's channel out. Him and Kim have a great channel. They have some really good content. I mean, it's better than mine. He actually edits.
That's really sweet. Thank you. You're really nice to say that. Thank you.
You be blessed, and I will see you on the YouTube Rooney.
Thank you so much, Jan. I appreciate it. And all you guys, I didn't have any comments. I sort of wished I did. I was scared to touch anything, but thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. That was
We
a lot of
had,
fun.
I don't know how many people all together, but we had quite a bit. So,
Good, good, good,
yeah,
good, good,
yeah.
good.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Patty, Ticker's wife. We're leaving.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Jen. Thanks.
Good night, Shane. Now you
Good
know how
night.
to exit out.
I'm just gonna cut my phone off.
Just push the X on the bottom and says leave
Oh, I
studio.
see. Okay, I see it. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Good
Y'all be
night.
good.
Good
Thanks.
night, everyone. Thank you for spending time with us. It was a great interview with Shane. He's such an awesome guy. So I hope y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see you Friday. Broke Cowgirl. Hello. I'm sorry we're leaving. But we'll see you Friday at 6 on my live. You're getting me twice this week. Sorry. Y'all be blessed and love well. Bye. Bye now. I had to say it. Sorry, I had to. Bye now.